Hello, welcome back to Armchair Armory, and it finished at the Emirates Stadium a couple of hours ago. Because I'm recording this very late, but yeah, it finished at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal 2, Luton Town 0, and what to say? I'm not going to sit here and really talk too much about the performance, to be honest. Just because there wasn't really much of a performance to really talk about. I wouldn't necessarily say that we played badly or played well. I think it was a sort of average, sort of get the job done performance where, you know, Luton made it very difficult for us in the first 20 odd minutes. Odegaard then scored to make it 1-0, and I think after that Luton sort of piled upon us and had a few sort of half chances, and what I thought was a Reece Nelson goal, which turned out to be an own goal from one of their players. When that went in, it went 2-0. It kind of knocked the stuffing out of Luton for the rest of the half. And then second half, they were definitely better, and they definitely put up a fight. But I think we defended really, really well. And I think it was one of those things. It sort of reminded me of back in the day when Wenger was the manager, and we'd play teams like a Luton, not necessarily Luton, but a team like Luton, and we'd finish the game off in the first half and then sort of sit back for the second half and keep a clean sheet. And that's sort of what it felt like. I mean, I'm not sitting here making comparisons to the Invincibles or Wenger's top level to this team, but that's kind of what it felt like. It felt like we were just in sort of second gear for most of the second half and pretty much most of the game. The interesting thing that came out of it was that Arteta made a lot of changes. Smith Rowe came in, Tomiyasu came in, Partey came in, Rice, Saka, Martinelli, players like that, Gabriel Jesus were all on the bench. And I can imagine there are a lot of fans when they saw that lineup thought, oh yeah, why is he tinkering? We could, this could be a potential banana skin. And we still managed to come out unscathed. So yeah, it was a good sort of disciplined performance. It was as I said, it was a sort of get the job done performance. And we move on. Next game is Brighton away, and that's going to be difficult. I think that's going to be, not even to talk of the Spurs and the United and Chelsea coming up and all that. It's still, Brighton away is still going to be hard. I know that we won there last season, but they beat us at home last season. So, and De Zerbi might be, trying to twerk for a Liverpool job at this moment in time. So, yeah, that's the other thing. We can't take any game lightly, and our run-in is really, really difficult. Brighton on Sunday, and then we've got Villa next Sunday after the first leg against Bayern. So yeah, it's going to be a difficult run-in, I think. I saw City. I think City did win in the end, which is annoying because it was 1-1. 1-1 approaching half-time. Yeah, they won 4-1. It was 3-1 when I turned off the TV. But yeah, they won 4-1. So that basically means that we got to see what Liverpool do tomorrow at Anfield against Sheffield United. I think they're going to walk that game, to be honest. I don't think Sheffield United have to quote Sir Geoffrey Boycott, a cat in hell's chance to I'm not going to do a Geoffrey Boycott impression. I've not got that confident with YouTube to start doing impressions. But yeah, we've not got a cat in hell's chance to see Sheffield United pull something off against Liverpool, especially when Liverpool are at home. So yeah, we've just got to keep doing what we're doing and racking up the points and trying to at least take it to the last day. I really, really hope that we don't get to Spurs and United away, and we need to I'm not saying that I'd rather be out of the title race by those games, but it's going to be hiding behind the sofa time again for me if those two games are like really important that we have to get a result. Otherwise, we'll be out there. I think that would only happen if we, like, let's say, drop points against Brighton, Wolves, and Aston Villa. That would probably be when it would be like, yeah, we'd have to get something from, or we'd have to get 3 points from Tottenham and United, Tottenham, Bournemouth, and United. We'd have to get the results from. But yeah, the season's still wide open. I think the league is still wide open. You know, like, we're not totally out of it yet, and we're not nailed on favourites yet. You know, at the moment as it stands, even Pep Guardiola apparently said, I mean, it's probably just sort of brinkmanship, but yeah, he said Liverpool are now the favourites, and it's like, well, you won't be saying that if you win the next 5 games in a row and both us and Liverpool drop points. So yeah, it's wide open. But yeah, we got the job done today. That's all that matters. We just needed the 3 points. Sometimes it doesn't really, you don't have to go and beat every team 5-6-0, which I know a lot of fans would probably expect, but that doesn't happen all the time. To be fair to Luton, I think they did well to keep it at 2-0. We had a lot of half chances, but we weren't quite at it in terms of shooting boots, let's say. But yeah, job done. We move on to Brighton now. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I'll be back again on Friday with the preview for Brighton. But yeah, like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Take care and stay safe.